Hey guys, Metal Viking 82 here, back with a new Viking Orations. Got another review today, and what better way to end the drought on this channel of reviews than with some Indiana metal, and that is the brand new release from the band Vile Iniquity, entitled Unto the Earth, due out May 5th on Orations Apothecary. And if you're not familiar with Vile Iniquity, they are a black thrash band out of Columbus, Indiana. Been around since 2019, featuring, and hopefully I pronounce these names right, Ara Specs on bass and vocals, Helheim on the drums, and Zaphon the Scorcher on guitars and vocals. This is the band's first EP overall, though they do have a previous demo from 2021 and a live album from last year. This EP, though, is 2 tracks, just a little over 7.5 minutes in length. And, I've been a fan of this band since discovering their demo, and have been kind of keeping my eyes open for any new material. So when this EP was announced, I couldn't wait to check it out. Despite it being only a 2-track affair, it was still some fresh material. And for what I've been told, these songs didn't quite fit the theme of the full-length album that the band is currently working on. And with these songs' more death metal approach, they decided to put them out as an EP by themselves. So what can you expect from Vile Iniquity on these tracks? Well, things start with a kind of countdown, then just bam, you're hit with this heavy guitar riff and bass combo. Really solid stuff. The bass on here is nice and thick tone, just right up in the mix, laying down that solid backbone and kind of providing a nice groove to the songs, without actually overpowering or overshadowing any of the other instruments. I mean, I really enjoyed the bass tone on this thing. And I love, like I said before, I love a good bass tone, and it being higher up in the mix is nice, because you hate when they have a really good bass tone and they get a nice groove going, but they're so buried in the mix that you really can't make it out. But that is not the case with these 2 songs here. I thought Helheim's drums have a really nice production to them. I loved the kicks, and the snare has a nice snap to it. Really nice patterns, rolls, and fills. Some really solid blast beats and double bass work over both of these songs. And honestly, his playing sounds really powerful, and he hits it with authority at times. I mean, it's like he's punishing the snare for, maybe it stole money from him. I don't know, but he hits it with authority. Really great guitar work on both of these songs here. I love the tone, as it's very overall powerful and filthy, with just that little bit of rawness to it, because this is technically supposed to be black metal here. You get some nice fast thrashy riffs for the most part, but it also has some more kind of mid-pace sections, as well as some more traditional sounding black metal riffs sprinkled throughout. Some really killer solos with the nice use of the whammy bar. Now the second half of the lead-off track, entitled Blissful Degeneration, Unto the Earth, which I'm assuming is the Unto the Earth part of that song, it kind of slows things down just a little bit, and it's here that you get that kind of more traditional black metal style riffing. Not quite tremolo, but definitely has that black metal feel to it. And then topping it all off are Zaphon's vocals, and he utilizes a nice mix of these kind of, in my opinion, almost John Tardy-esque kind of shouty vocals. Not like super shouty, like hardcore shout, but definitely a thrashy, kind of John Tardy-esque style of vocals, as well as the kind of more raspy vocals here and there, and some nice deep growls as well. Really good traditional death metal growls. A really nice varied and yet powerful performance from him on these 2 songs. Now, when you get into the second track, Cannibalistic Lust, now this track is where his vocals, I think, sound the most like John Tardy at times. It's not like a full-on clone, but that was just the vibe I was getting off of him when I was listening to this. You can sort of hear it in the other song, but it's definitely a little more Tardy-esque on this one, I felt. Overall, I think this is just an absolutely solid demo, and while it's just a 2-song affair, both songs just kick you in the teeth. I'd listen to this thing at least 4 times in a row once I got it, but it's just absolutely killer. And like I said, it's only 2 songs, but man, are they really awesome. I mean, I love this band's blistering black thrash assault, but that DM or death metal aspect. I wrote DM in my notes to kind of save space here, but yeah, that more death metal aspect of this band's sound that you find on these 2 tracks is more than welcome as well. Like I said, they are really good at playing that blistering black thrash, but this death metal side of their sound I really dig. Hopefully we'll see more of it popping up here and there, while they still kind of maintain that core sound that they have, that the fans have come to expect from them. It may be brief, but it definitely whets the appetite for more material, and hopefully we don't have to wait too long for it. Like I said, from what I understand, the band has been working on a full-length album, so hopefully we'll see the light of day here at some point. But yeah, definitely go check out Vile Iniquity. As I said, it comes out next Friday. I think it is, yeah, next Friday, May the 5th. It's limited to 100 copies. So yeah, I will be trying to find a link, and I will leave it down below so you can check it out for yourself once it's released. But yeah, that is going to do it. This gets a solid 8.5 out of 10 from me. Go check out Vile Iniquity. I will leave like I said, I will leave a link to their Bandcamp, and I believe it wasn't on there, so I'm going to check, see if there's an RS Apothecary Bandcamp link that they'll either have it now, or once it's released, it'll pop up on there and you can check it out. But other than that, I mean, go check out the rest of this band's material. Really solid stuff. And yeah, that is going to do it. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. And until next time, stay brutal.